So good morning. It's a pleasure to be presenting the first of our formal sessions in terms of our second day, the open day. Really looking to set the scene for our research before, over the rest of the afternoon, we hear about the research progress that the different academic groups and researchers have been making through a series of presentations, breakout sessions, poster sessions, and also exhibitions with some of our industry partners as well. Some of the things that are driving pharmaceutical manufacturing, the impact on what we do. We have an aging population, rising costs. We also have new medicines coming through that impact on patient lives, that we want to get to them as quickly as possible. Increasing personalisation of medicines, and the need to try and bring the advances from medical science to patients as quickly as possible. So all of this, creates a number of demands and challenges to the way we develop our products, our processes, our manufacturing approaches, and look at the supply and distribution of medicines to patients. So the drivers for innovation in manufacturing come from a need to be quick in terms of developing, bringing those new medicines onto the market to benefit patients. The cost of what we do, right the way through from discovery through development, manufacture. Being able to be flexible with the supply of medicine, large fixed scale manufacturing processes. How can we use new technologies to allow us to adapt to meet changing demands over the life cycle of medicines? And of course, all the time assuring quality, patient safety, and the efficacy of the medicines that are produced in the absence of impurities and so on. Some of the factors that we've seen impact on the availability of medicines in recent years. And of course, guaranteeing the security of supply, patients stabilised and well treated on medicines, making sure they have access to that sustainably, affordably when they need it, and the ability of the supply chain and the healthcare network to be able to respond to emergencies, as we've obviously seen in recent times. So how the technology comes through, I think we need to understand the needs of patients and how they're evolving, the needs of industry and how different technology strategies, different regulatory requirements, different business models are evolving, and make sure that the technology enables that as far as possible. The great news is, of course, that there are new medicines coming through. 2019 was the third highest total number of approvals through the Centre for Drug Evaluation and Research and FDA in the last 25 years. So recent years have seen significant numbers of new medicines and significant numbers of new small molecules come through to provide new, more effective treatments to diseases. However, this is at a cost. The cost of medicines is increasing year on year. These data from NHS Digital, albeit from 2017-18, show the trend in recent years of year-on-year increases in the NHS medicines bill, currently, or as of 2018, standing at over £18 billion a year. And whilst there are some specific classes of medicines that consume substantial proportions of that, as highlighted on the slide, we see these price rises across many classes of existing and new medicines. So given the importance of access to medicines and the importance of manufacturing to the economy, it's unsurprising that we have a plethora of roadmaps, recommendations, strategy documents from government, from industry bodies such as MMIP. Ourselves and CMAC have worked with colleagues in MIT in the US, working together with academia and industry to produce a series of white papers from the international symposia we've run since 2014, making recommendations on how to accelerate the adoption of innovative manufacturing technology. Within CMAC, our Tier 1 members, we have developed our strategy around research, training, translation, and facilities. And in the last 12 months, published jointly with PwC, a business case insights document, making recommendations, identifying the opportunities that continuous manufacturing affords. So some of those opportunities come from increased technical improvements, better processes, more integrated processes, less material at risk in flight, fewer hold-ups between stages, greater intensification, more productivity, reduced cost, more material produced from smaller footprint, reduced capital investment, and the opportunities from the widespread adoption of sensors, process analytical technologies in our processes to not just enable real-time control and guarantee quality, but also to improve our understanding of our products and processes and continually improve our capabilities. One of the themes that we've seen increasingly in recent years as we look at advanced manufacturing technologies such as continuous is the increasing importance of industrial digital technologies, Internet of Things, digital twins, advanced simulation, mixed reality environments, artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms, and the coupling of digitalization with continuous manufacturing technology we see as being, a hugely important step in enabling new and better ways of servicing the needs of patients and accessing medicines that are increasingly customized, and doing that in a sustainable, affordable, and flexible manner. So for CMAC, our success is very much based around the partnerships and collaborations that we benefit from. And throughout today, you'll be hearing from many of the academic teams shown here. Also, it's great to see the involvement, engagement from many of our industry partners, our Tier 1 and Tier 2 colleagues, as well as a number of organisations who collaborate with us to help translate the outputs of our research into industry practice, all driven and shaped by the industry problem statements shared by our industry partners. So our mission is clear. It has been developed in close consultation and co-created with our Tier 1 partners. And this has really shaped and informed the programs and activities that we've established within CMAC. So the Hub program, really, how do we better integrate modelling and experiment to accelerate the development and design of products and processes, better inform and optimise the development of products and continuous processes using advanced modelling predictive approaches, and look at innovative ways, flexible, modular, small-scale microfactory approaches to drug substance and drug product production. So over the course of the poster sessions and presentations today, you'll be hearing updates on what I've termed here our cyber-physical ecosystem, the combination of data, databases, models, encompassing an integrated digital twin systems, increasing use and development of virtual reality tools for training, and that close coupling of the digital, the modelling, the predictive capability to describe and inform and control the operation of the physical assets. We have, over the first few years of the Hub programme, I've been running for nearly 4 years now, taken a campaign approach, so very much about collaborative working across the teams, the multidisciplinary focus on addressing some of the key research areas in enabling this vision of rapid development using minimal material with the greatest amount of confidence in the ability to produce material of defined performance. So over the years, we've spoken of the work on an end-to-end paracetamol process, lovastatin, looking at the opportunity for particle engineering to allow us to better connect drug substance and drug product manufacturing and make material designed to streamline and improve downstream processing. And a lot of the presentations today will be on the latest campaign, looking at the coupling synthesis, crystallization through to drug product manufacturing for mefenamic acid. One of the new areas that has been developing in the last few months is how we can start to couple these different digital technologies, advanced process technologies, linked together with the targeted workflows, the model-based experimental design approaches, and intelligent decision support tools to establish a framework for quality by digital design, as we've termed this. So coupling these digital tools to allow us to deliver the products and processes within the framework of quality by design. And you'll be hearing more about that through the day. Here, just mapping out some of the areas that have been the focus in the project, and again, just highlighting, the collaborative approaches that have been taken. And I really want to acknowledge and give my thanks to all of the colleagues for their commitment and efforts over the last few years in helping us to develop this collaborative framework. So each of the groups will be presenting through the days, and I really hope you have the opportunity to engage in as many of the poster sessions, speak to the researchers as you can through the event. And I guess the importance of research, this slide may be a little bit of an esoteric example, but just to highlight, even in areas like crystallization that are ubiquitous in industrial processes, a significant focus for CMAC in terms of that crucial connection between drug substance and API manufacture and drug product, the formation, the purification of the API, the formation of solid particles, is that we still have gaps in our fundamental knowledge. Whilst this example doesn't relate to a specific continuous process, this is from an example of a polymorph of an API that one of the PhD students was looking at. But it shows the non-classical formation of crystals from condensation of material on a surface, coalescence, self-association of these aggregates from which crystallites emerge, and you will see this very striking twisted morphology of the crystals here from the SEM. So there are still gaps in our knowledge, there's still a need to continue with the research, and what I hope you get from today as you speak with the members of the team is a sense of how we're pulling those strands together, the progress that's being made in some of the key areas that will help us in the coming years with our industry partners to really deliver some of the promise that advanced manufacturing technologies and digitalization bring to medicines manufacture. With that, I thank you.